vloggy vlog. Hi. We are now in Phuket at the Marriott Resort. Y'all, it's so beautiful. I cannot wait to give y'all a tour right now. The girls are checking in at the front. They are up there checking in. And then I'm gonna take some time to give you guys a little bit of rendezvous. I haven't really walked around to see how it looks or anything yet, but I'm just kind of take a break because, you know, we've been up. We haven't gotten any sleep since last night partying. Basically, we got up to catch our flights. It's 2 o'clock, and we're running on fumes. So we're probably gonna check in and just kind of relax, to be honest with you, and not do a dang thing until dinner. To be honest with you, I'm not, at least me, because it's done. So that's what we're gonna do. But yes, we have now reached the Phuket part of the vlog. Welcome, girl.
Baby. Look, you leaving now? I'ma see you later. I'ma sneak through your window. Bye. Yes.
Anyways, y'all, so we are about to head to our rooms finally. We just got done eating. I had some tuna steak salad. It was so good. Actually, we're about to probably start getting ready for dinner because dinner is at 6:45. Well, we have to be ready in the lobby by 6:45 because the commute, like I told y'all before, in Thailand, depending on where you are, the commute is going to be long, so you have to prepare for that. Dinner reservations are at 8:30, but the commute is taking up all the time. It's eating away at it. But yeah, that is the plan right now. I will check back in once we are getting ready.
I'm just saying like me, yeah. One that you call and you talk to, girl. I'll see my world with you. You're gonna waste your time, so waste your time with me. I mean honestly, open your eyes and see. You gonna say you are you need, so waste your time with me. You know I want you.
We are in the van on our way to Three Monkeys restaurant. Alright, y'all, we've made it to the Three Monkeys restaurant. It's like up in the jungle at this point, but it's super duper cute, and it's already, and we haven't even walked in yet, so I'm excited.
Why y'all in my face? You don't know my name. Drop down. The whole place shut down. Hey, drop down. So much love now. Hey, attitude on what now? Giving you the walk now. You know we don't play that. Full crate, where that bass at? Fold like magazine. Back up with the bullshit. Knock up with the bullshit. Fold like magazine. Back up with the bullshit. Knock up with the bullshit. Fold like magazine. Back up with the bullshit. Knock up with the bullshit. Fold like magazine. Fold like magazine. Fold.
Yes. We made it back to the hotel safe and sound. There you go. vloggy vlog. We are back from dinner at the Three Monkeys, and I'm gonna give that experience a 10 out of 10. Food was good, service was spectacular. Our server, San was locked in.
The whole place. I feel like they just knew what the vibes was supposed to be.
They knew that you're traveling, you're trying to create memories, you're trying to create experiences. They were so accommodating. They wanted to make sure we got our content. I mean, you had the owner or the manager coming down telling us that, hey, your server is going to go take your photos, going to do a whole little photo photography session with the whole group downstairs, and he's giving us tips, and like he was like, don't turn on the flash because it's just going to wash the color out. I'm thinking, they're not us, so I'm like, they don't really know what the melanin brings. They were dead right. Don't turn on the flash. Like, the camera quality was so much better without the flash. Like, they were so on point. So that speaks my language. Like, content, photos, memories, like making sure we capture that. That's something they didn't have to do. That's going above and beyond. Like I said, the food was good. The recommendations were good from the server. It was a group of, 10 of us. And we ended up spending, I don't know, just under $400, which isn't bad at all. So, for the whole group. So, it was a really, really great experience. But yeah. We're about to wrap it up. Like I said, we're running off of very little sleep. So everybody's just turning in for tonight. And we're going to start fresh tomorrow because we have to be downstairs and meet up at 10 a.m. And we're going to go see the elephants. And I don't know if we get to feed them or we're just going to see them. I'm not sure what the appropriate thing is that we can do with them, but excited for that. So I bid you good night, and we'll check in with you in the morning. So update, guys. Basically, we were about to go to bed, and then we noticed that my sister's bed had what we thought were ants crawling on them, but then we saw wings. So it quickly became a termite issue. So we tried to call down and change rooms, but it's so late already. They don't, like, it's basically midnight. They're saying that they can't change this until tomorrow morning. So they have to send somebody up here to change off the covers and basically try to give and spray. They sprayed, some bug spray, but yeah. So we're gonna have to thug it out for tonight and try and get a new room.
Change the pillowcases too?
Yeah. Try and get a room as early as possible tomorrow morning, which is definitely not in the schedule, but we're gonna do what we gotta do, Cause babe, if I have to miss the elephant thing just to get this room figured out, I'll just have to miss it, babe, because there's no way. There's just no way. So, yeah. That's what's happening right now. It is what it is. It's like things you can't plan for. I'm a little annoyed with them that they can't do anything right now. But like I said, it is midnight. It's midnight and they sent somebody up here super quick. They're so nice. They're so nice. It's, obviously whoever's manning the front desk or whoever's in charge right now, they don't want to deal with it, they don't have the capacity to deal with it, or they can't deal with it. So we did what we can, which was change out the sheets, change out the covers, and have them spray in here. But hopefully
where did they spray?
They all around. I had them spray all around your bed, underneath it, underneath the nightstand.
In the back.
And I mean,
on the backboard.
Yeah. No, they didn't spray on the backboard. So yeah, it is what it is. There's certain things like that come around a hotel, but we're about to pump this AC, very cold tonight, and get ready for bed officially so that we can go ahead and start the day tomorrow, because obviously there's a lot on the agenda tomorrow already. So All right, you guys. Here is the look for today. We're feeding elephants at the elephant sanctuary. I don't know if y'all can see, but I just have on some trousers from I'm not Amazon, child, from Zara, with this tank top and a bucket hat. I have my sunglasses because we will probably, it's like overcast today. It might rain. I think it is gonna rain actually, so it shouldn't be too like much sun rays. But since waking up, haven't seen any creepy crawlers, but you know, they're in the walls. So about to go downstairs in a second to try and get this room changed out before we have to get us some coffee, get us something like a small bite to eat or something like that, so that we're ready by 10. So that's the vibes that we're on right now. Y'all, this property is just stunning. Stunning. What are they doing yoga over there? Hi. Stunning. They got day beds out here. Yoga on the beach. This is what we're grateful for. At the end of the day, even if there may be things that don't work out, at the end of the day, like, look what God has created. Look what God has created. But here's the view of this place from the beach view, I guess, if you're looking from the beach. But yeah, can't be anything but grateful for this experience. Very different breakfast spread that I'm used to, but we're in Thailand. This is my view for breakfast. Stunning.
Bacon is my life. You put it on it. Everything's so spread out.
Update on the room situation. So they are going to try and they're gonna move us, but the new room isn't gonna be available until after the guest today checkout. So they told us to just pack up our stuff and have it packed so that when we're ready, like so that we can move out there, they can move our luggage out because we'll be gone for these activities. So, in the new room probably won't be ready until around 3 is what the lady said. So, we'll be gone. So, they're going to move it for us. But, I'm just glad they're going to move us before we have to go to sleep again. Welcome. Oh, please. Oh, thank you. We made it. Sawadika. Happy guys. Yeah. We have to put on socks so we can put on some boots because it gets muddy. Hey you guys, we are at the animal sanctuary, the elephant sanctuary.
To learn about their story, about their information. Because our park here, everyone, we are rescue elephant. We no riding, no bedding, no chain, no control them. We let them free inside the park, and then we can walk to see them and learn about.
Wow.
So you're gonna have to crop it.
Okay.
Aww.
Well, yeah, the other one kind of did like they were brown. Yeah.
She's like, I'm good with this.
And you know, I got to cook up a little something. What do you do at church? Why do you have to feed people? Like if there's an event?
I need you to.
Okay, you gotta get up in there.
Oh boy. Let me just try to be calm. Oh God. Be calm. Be calm.
Okay, you make one. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
They enjoyed that. We cooked that up for them. They ate it right on up. Hey vlog, we're back in the room. They definitely upgraded us. We came back and our stuff was actually in another room. You gave her the other keys?
Yeah. Well, I gave her my key. You ain't have your key.
They upgraded us. Now we have like this tub here. The sink is a little bit bigger and they gave us bigger beds. And gave us an oceanside view. So we had a pool view before, now we have an ocean view. So that's nice of them. It looks like they're letting people get into the water. But anyways, it's raining a little bit right now. We just got back from the elephant sanctuary, and it was actually super informative to hear about like the rescue and like how some of the unethical elephant parks, you know, basically have to train those elephants to do that, and it's not comfortable for the elephants. It's just you know, it's kind of like animal abuse. So glad we didn't go to one of those, but you know, hearing the story of the ones that they did save was really, I think probably the best part. And then it was nice that, you know, some of the elephants, depending on their personality, they don't like people, so we couldn't really go near them. But then you had a couple who had, you know, they come from captivity, they're fine with people, so they were okay with us like touching them and feeding them, of course, because they eat 80% of the day of their lives. They're basically eating. So, and even learning about the difference between an Asian elephant and an African elephant. African elephants are bigger ears, tusks on both lady and males. And then Asian elephants, the females don't have tusks like teeth, and also are a little bit smaller. So, tad bit back of the day. But we have an hour to get ready for the Yona Beach Club, which is kind of like partying on this big behind boat. It's a beach club vibe, so it's a party vibe. So yeah, that's what we're about to start getting ready for right now. All in all, a great day, darling. So let's get ready for part 2 of today, which is going to be the beach club.
Every second, every minute, man, I swear that she can get it. Every second, every minute, man, I swear that she can get it. Every second, every minute, man, I swear that she can get it. Every second, every minute, man, I swear that she can say if you a bad bitch, put your hands up high, hands up high, hands up high. Tell them dim the lights down right now, put me in the mood. I'm talking about dark room perfume.
I recognize your fragrance. Hold up, you ain't never gotta say shit. And I know you taste this a little bit. High maintenance. Everybody else basic. You live life on an everyday basis with poetic justice. Poetic justice. If I told you that a flower bloomed in a dark room, would you trust it? I mean, I write poems in these songs dedicated to you. And you're in the mood for empathy.
Who's calling that shit? Who's calling that shit?
High volume.
Who's calling that shit? Yeah. OVO Sound 2025. Who's calling that shit?
Is it Stacy? Is it Becky? Is it Keisha? Is it Melanie? Was it Anthony? Is it Party?
Good morning. It is 5:40 in the morning, you guys, and today we are getting ready to go to Phi Island or Fifi Island. I'm not sure what it's called, so I think that's what it's called. Hold on, let me get y'all steady in bed ready. Ooh, you guys, yesterday was a good day. We had a good time. We had a great time. We went to Yona Beach Club, which y'all saw. That was a floating, so it's a floating like beach club. It's in the middle of the water. You have to take a boat to get to it, and it's like, you know, it's just like, I don't even know how to explain. It's like an island, but it's not an island. It's an island in the sense that it's like by itself, siloed in the water, but it's a boat. It's like a huge boat that they've made a beach club, and you're just partying, having a good time. Everybody's just like vibing, nice. Got into the water. Your girl was in the water. Your girl was at the bar. Your girl was doing a lot. Okay, let me just say that. I'm gonna bring my poncho today because yeah, I think it's supposed to rain again. But let me tell you guys why it was raining like non-stop, almost just about, and it was raining, but it didn't matter. Like, everybody was just still there to party. Everybody was still there to have a good time. You get a credit of like $2,800 if you get if you get a cabana. We got a cabana. So you get a credit of like $2,800, and you get to spend it on food and drinks. And I don't even think I hit my mark. I think I spent like $2,640. So I don't know. You spend it or you lose it though. There's no refund. So, but I'm about to plug in this Keurig and make me either an espresso or a cafe latte. Honestly, both. I might just make me a cafe latte because I mean, I'm on vacation at this point. I had ice cream yesterday. We're just gonna go with the vibes, honestly. And hopefully it helps me to have like a good, you know, movement, you know. TMI, but yes, your girl, I'm trying to keep this thing flowing, and it's been difficult to do because of the time change. Like, my body is just like, what is happening to you? I don't understand. But let me figure this out. Let me figure out this Keurig thing, and I'll hop back on camera because I don't know what's happening. All right, good morning, vloggy vlog. We are going to PP Islands, and then going to be doing some things there. I don't know, but it is another day for adventure for us. This is day 2 for the adventure. Yeah, and yeah, this is what we doing. I feel like my camera is kind of like adjusting to the humidity because I'm outside, but hopefully you guys can see me. But the outfit is cute. The outfit is damn very, very cute. Alright, you guys, we have made it to the port where the boat is going to take us out on the water. Right now there's like a light breakfast. Oh, I'm tired. Maybe I'll go get another cup of coffee. Maybe. It's like an all-day thing, so I think we're going to be out on the water for a while.
And if you hear this and then go on to the back, go on to the knees, baby, shake it to the max. Will the DJ please turn up the bass to the max? Please just rewind, let me shake it to the max. Shake it to the max. Shake it to the max. Bad man, chill out. Shake it to the max. Bad man, chill out. Please just rewind, let me shake it to the max. Bad man, chill out. Bad man, chill out. Yeah. Bad man, chill out. Bad man, chill out. Bad man, chill out. Yeah. Bad man, chill out. Bad man, chill out. Yeah.
Let's put this long road to the test.
Oh, you dealing with the boss.
Yeah, make you come first, could I never take a last. Like a ball pump up the pussy fast. Skin out the pussy for me fucking. Yeah, don't make it got to brag. Original gal, some of them are in a calf.
And if you hear this and then go on to the back, go on to the knees, baby, shake it to the max. Will the DJ please turn up the bass to the max?
Alright, you guys, we've made it to our first spot. This is BUMPY. And the weather is actually super nice, thank God. So, got our pictures right now so that we can. Yeah,
it'll be a goner.
because it's probably gonna rain later. So I'm glad that we're doing it right now, basically. Here though, you have to wear your life vest in the water. They don't even give you an option. Like they don't even trust if you can swim.
They don't do it.
They don't trust you to even know how to swim here. Like, and I guess the seas are there's a strong current. There's a lot of different things, so they make sure you have to wear your life vest in order to get into the water. But yeah, I had to get me some food because I was feeling like real sick. And the breakfast, I would say, is not enough. You probably should bring your own breakfast, or there's a snack thing at the first stop, at least for ours, so you can get food. Because yeah, the breakfast is not it. But I'm interested to see what lunch is. We will see what the vibes are, but you can always purchase and get your own food too, so if you don't want to eat that. Hey vloggy vlog, we are back in Bangkok now. We landed here probably 2 hours ago, I don't know, but we are checked back into the original hotel at the Berkeley, and we're about to start, well, we are starting to get ready for dinner tonight. It's our final dinner together before everybody flies out. Kia and I are probably the first flights out of back home, so basically gonna make sure everything's packed up, so when we get back, we're not even staying in this hotel room for the night because we have to get to the airport early. But I wanted to give you guys like a download of yesterday when we went, because I think I literally probably the last clips that I put in here are probably from when we were on the boat. Hopefully I can insert those clips, but we did a full day adventure to PP Islands. So it's a makeup of multiple islands. We did multiple stops where weather was permitted. And it was a good time, you guys. We had a really good tour guide named Peter, who was really, he wasn't with the shit. He was like, I already told you, like, he was giving direction. He was not playing with us, okay? He was over communicating to make sure. Right, pizza. You wait for me. Right. No. That was my favorite part. He was like telling us up front. He set expectations, over communicated. Like you act up, you will get left.
Pay attention.
Pay attention. Yeah. But I will warn y'all, I would definitely recommend them because I saw some of the other boats and they were not as nice as this boat. But it is the speedboat you have to take basically from the mainland to the islands, and it is rough on the way there. The way to the islands, it was doable. Okay, actually, let me rewind. So Kia and I were actually hungover. This is the worst way. That is the worst you could be for a trip like this because of how bumpy and if you ever been on a speedboat, it's like a lot of this, especially when the sea is like not tame. Like the weather was not like it wasn't like just still waters, great weather. No, it was windy. It was like halfway raining. Like it was like a lot. So it was a very rough ride, and we were fighting a hangover, unbeknownst to us, until we got on that goddamn boat. So getting there was already a trip and a vacation. We had to literally like figure it out. But we got there, no throwing up, nothing like that. To the first island. We didn't do scuba diving because scuba diving was the first stop. We didn't do it because we were just like, no, we're recuperating. Like it was just a lot. Then they take you to do where did they take us after that? To lunch?
Nah, we went to that other place.
Oh yeah, then they take you somewhere where you can go take pictures or whatever, because oh yeah, we couldn't stop one of the places because of the tide or some shit like that. But then after that they took us to lunch, and like the little lunch helped. It really did help. Like I felt like I was put back in the game, coach. So the little lunch that we had was good. I actually did throw up at our second stop. I went to the bathroom on the boat and I had to throw up, and then I felt better. But I still felt weak because the day before we didn't really eat anything. We just drank at at the beach club. Big mistake. Please don't go on any excursion. Honestly, it's not smart to drink the night before. I'm sorry, that don't even make sense. It really didn't make sense when I started to think about it. I'm like, why the hell would we do all that? We know we got
like have one or two drinks.
One or two drinks, but to get drunk, doing shots and all that stuff the day before you have like a full day itinerary of like doing excursion type stuff is stupid, dumb. But it was all on us. So we was sick for like the first 2 stops. Had lunch, put us back in the game a little bit. We was good. You know, because one thing about it, we're gonna push through to make sure we get the best of our experience. So we did the scuba diving at the second stop. We did the sightseeing things and everything like that. We went to Maya Bay or something like that. That was so beautiful. Literally my favorite, most serene place we stopped at. So we were good for the rest of it. But that boat ride back, ma'am.
Okay, it was a big.
I actually, like, it was double bumpy. That's what Peter kept telling us. He kept saying, he was like, on the way back, literally the whole time, the whole trip, he was like, listen guys, on the way back, from the time we got on the boat, he was warning us about, on the way back, it's gonna be double bumpy. It's gonna be very bumpy. They started passing out. They was asking everybody, like, do you want a barf bag? Because they already knew. I took one because I already knew, like, I was fighting this hangover, and I knew how I was when we was coming over. He went loud when he said double bumpy, and honestly, I was fine until it was just like you start hearing other people.
It's for an hour though.
It's for an hour, yes.
The first 10 minutes, you're like, oh, okay, it's
I can
fine.
make it, yeah.
Like, oh shit, it's like a roller coaster.
Yeah, it's like a roller coaster for the first 10 minutes, but you had to do it for an hour. So yeah, it was an hour back on a roller coaster basically, and my stomach is just like, oh my god, like the alcohol is really like just sinking in and like maneuvering all over. And I was trying my best not to have to throw up, but then I heard other people throwing up, and then like my body started to go into this, like, you know, your body is just not understanding. So she starts to go into this panic mode and nerves and everything like that because other people are throwing up, and then he's having to calm somebody else down who's like having a panic attack. So my body starts to stress, and once it starts stressing and like I couldn't even control my shaking, I knew that I was gonna have to throw up. So I threw up in a black bag, in that little black bag. But after I threw that up, I was fine. They let me smell some kind of like herbal something, and it helped, and we got through it to the end. But yeah, it was rough. It was rough. I was fighting for my life on that goddamn boat by the end, and like, oh my gosh. But I would definitely recommend it. But I would just say, if you are very sensitive to motion, they tell you in the beginning, take the Dramamine. Don't think you can take the Dramamine. And my other advice: do not get sloppy drunk the day before, or you know, make sure you hydrate and all this stuff, because you're gonna be like on a excursion. Like if I hadn't got drunk the day before, I think I would have been fine. But I was already fighting. My body was already fighting toxins, and then when all that bumping and stuff, I was already nauseous. Like it was just too much. Too much. So once Kia and I got back to the hotel, we were just like, okay, let's shower, get all this sand off of us and everything like that, and then we had to go eat because I had threw up all my food. I threw up all my lunch basically. So I had to go eat after that, and we went to go get some pizza, and we got into bed. I think we got home probably around like 6:30, because I feel like I was in the bed by 7:30, honestly, going to sleep, and it was what we needed. And then we flew back to Bangkok today. So yeah, that's been the day so far. This is our final full day here. I don't know if I have this turned on. Hold on, y'all. I had requested this. Oh, I have to turn it up, and I probably gotta put water in it. I don't know if it has water. What type of iron?
This is probably why he was trying to see if he needed to do it. Pumpkin.
I hope it got water. I don't even. It's not a steamer though. It look like. I don't know. But yeah, I'm about to iron my dress for tonight. It's our last night. It's sunset color themed, so we're gonna go with the vibes of that. And then Kia and I are gonna have to come back after dinner. I think the rest of the girls are gonna do a rooftop bar that's popular here. But Kia and I are gonna have to come back because basically you gotta be at the airport 3 hours early. Our flight is at 2:55, so we have to be at the airport by supposedly 11:55. So we gotta leave here. Actually, we have to 11, 12, 1, 2. Yeah, we'll probably have to leave here by 11 to get to the airport by 11:55 because.
And I don't even know because like 11:55 is when the plane departs. But yeah.
No, the plane don't depart till 2:55. But yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So it's really, you're not getting there.
I'm not getting there any earlier than that. So yeah, we're gonna have to leave here by 11. So that we're just at the airport in enough time, because it takes this time, like the later it gets, it doesn't take as much time. It took us 30 minutes to get from the airport to here today, like during the daytime when we arrived. But just in case, sometimes it just, like I told y'all earlier in the vlog, sometimes the commutes are so long, so you want to at least give yourself about an hour. But yeah, so yeah, we're about to get dressed and do all this, be ready for our dinner, and then I will pick you guys back up when we are ready. Alright, vloggy vlog. My gosh, I don't think I've been doing a good job with my outfits this trip, but yeah, this is the dress I'm wearing for our sunset dinner. Super duper cutesy. I like it a lot and very comfortable. And then this is how the makeup came out. Tea. Yes, yes, yes. All right, I will see you guys at dinner. Well, vlog, we are leaving, trying to catch the reservation at 6:30. It's 6:38, and very much traffic is trafficking right now. So we'll see when we get there if we are able to, if they were able to hold it or whatever.
In other news, they think I'm Beyonce because he was. In other news, they obviously think I'm Beyonce because this man was shoving his phone in my face, talking about something. I'm saying, That's 200 baht.
She did. She told him, bye. No, bye. So their boats are like it'll tell you one time, but you can't go off that time because girl, they will sit there for hours. Our boat said it was coming for 3 minutes in 3 minutes, and it was saying that for a good 15 minutes.
It might actually be in traffic though, because traffic is pretty crazy out here.
Yeah.
But then, like, estimate it correctly. Like,
Yeah, it doesn't estimate. Yeah, the boat does not estimate anything correctly.
Traffic.
Yeah, so
Consideration.
yeah, it doesn't adjust. So we ended up getting in the taxi because it was like at this point we're way past the reservation anyway. So yeah, on the way to Above 11 we go. At the end of the day, we're gonna eat something because I'm actually hungry.
I'm hungry. At the end of the day, everyone's on theme, so something needs to.
Yes. At the end of the day, the world gives us what we want.
Right.
So it'll be fine. Ooh, we already late, so let's just stop and take pics. Thank you. All right, we gotta get into the elevator.
Any reservation?
Natasha, she already checked in. Uh-oh. Do you want to some spoons? We finally made it. I don't know why I'm whispering. It was definitely a mission.
Cool experience. Took the taxi.
Yeah.
I
was like the tuk-tuk so bad. So bad.
You didn't take it yet?
No. You weren't with them when they took it?
No. It was.
Oh yeah, you was. I don't know. Clearly we did not.
Delusion.
Right, Delulu. Oh, look at the view. Welcome. Down. Oh, it's a little hot. Hi. Come on out. Y'all, we have made it back to the hotel from dinner. The views and everything, the ambiance of the place was 10 out of 10. Like, there was such an amazing view and such an amazing ambiance, and the staff was very helpful. But I would say overall, like, 7 out of 10. I think it was more so made for sharing. I don't know. Anyways, but that was our final dinner. Unfortunately, like, one of Kia and I have to leave with the very first flight out, so we had to leave, and I think the other girls were gonna go to a rooftop bar. But girl, the way these boats and the traffic and everything is, I was gonna try and make it to the rooftop bar, but nah. I think I told y'all it, like, the boat, I don't even understand it. I'm not even gonna chance it. I'm gonna make sure I leave this place an hour in advance just to get to the airport because of how bad.
It's not even supposed to be bad. Maybe just in those areas where we were going.
Who knows? It's just ridiculous. So, any whoosies, yes, that is the vibe. And yeah, we're gonna go. It is the end of the trip, and honestly had a great time. Had a ball with the girls. Had a ball. We all went around and said our rose and thorn of the trip at the end, you know, last dinner of the night, of the trip vibes. Now we have to travel back. A whole 23 hours of travel just to get back home. So actually 24, because we land at 11, you said?
Yes.
Well, 23 hours. So yeah, we are gonna, right now we're just packing up basically and getting unready and getting comfortable to get on this flight, girl. But thank you so much for tuning into this Thailand vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you're feeling the vibes. And yeah, that's it. See you guys back in Florida.